As you've seen, Connecticut and the nation remembering former President George H.W. Bush today. The nation's 41st president died on Friday at the age of 94. Former president was born here in Connecticut, attended Yale University. News 8's Stephanie Simone has more now on Bush 41's local legacy. Good afternoon, Stephanie.
Hi, Keith. Bush was actually raised in Greenwich, went to Greenwich Country Day School, and met his wife Barbara at a Christmas dance in that town when he was just 17. He then fought in World War II and came home to enroll at Yale and played baseball for the school. We spoke with the current team captain who actually met him 2 summers ago. He might have graduated Yale University in 1948, but the Bulldogs spirit never left former President George Herbert Walker Bush.
He was very welcoming, welcomed us with open arms.
Captain of the Yale baseball team and Trumbull native Simon Whiteman got to meet Bush when the entire team was invited to Kennebunkport, Maine. He says the Bushes were warm, friendly, and gave them a tour of the property.
It was just filled with pictures. All the walls, every room had pictures of family, relatives, friends, and so I got the sense the family was very important to him.
Sports was important too. He was captain and starting first baseman on the first 2 teams that played in the College World Series in 1947 and 48, a team that he followed all his life. News of his death spread quickly throughout the Yale community.
Moment of mourning for us, but just a great opportunity to reflect on his career, his legacy, and what he means to this program.
When you come to the Kipeth Trophy Room at Yale University, you can see all of the George H.W. Bush Lifetime of Leadership Award winners. There's also pieces of memorabilia of when he swung the bat at Yale Field.
He's just always been close to Yale athletics.
So was his wife, Barbara.
His wife, Barbara, was part of the support staff, not officially, but she was there doing scorekeeping, and she always talked about her love for Yale baseball and being part of that as someone on the sidelines helping out the team.
When the two lived in New Haven, it was here on Hill House Avenue when they welcomed their first son and 43rd President George Walker Bush. In 1948, the family moved to Texas, where he started his political career. It's not lost on Whiteman that Bush also once wore the title of captain before he became president.
All sorts of people that have been to our field, played at our field, and so to be surrounded by that every day is something that we definitely don't take for granted.
The team says they are planning to honor him in some way. They're not sure how, but they want to commemorate Bush next year when the season starts. Live in the newsroom, Stephanie Simone, News 8.